Hello and welcome back to Big Trouble in Little Podcast. I'm Andy.
I'm Chaz.
Underdubs.
I'm Zach.
This is the movie ranking podcast where we're ranking Batman all the month of November. And what I mean by Batman is I mean the new Batman, the new Batmans, Batman. But we ranked the old ones, now we're ranking the new ones. This is the final episode of November. This is The Batman.
Mm-hmm.
What a title, what an elaborate title.
It's a Matt Reeves Batman.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody remembers old school Big Trouble, me and Andy did the Planet of the Apes ranking and stuff, and the new movies was done by Matt Reeves. So, we got some knowledge of him in those movies. And obviously we see it in this movie with his shots. His shots are always amazing. I don't know what he does.
Yeah, he's great. Like between those and now this, I'm like, oh, I think Matt Reeves is like one of my favorite directors working right now.
But man, you were I totally forgot the time limit of this movie. 3 fucking hours. Movie. There is times where it does drag, where you're just like, okay, I get it. Like you're the Batman, I get it. You're emo and stuff, and hating, the mob and shit. But it's really good. This movie. I'm tipping my hand a little bit. Obviously, I like this out of the other the Nolan trilogy that we watched. But I'm starting to think about in my head, is this my favorite Batman movie of all time?
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay, you want to hear something funny? Oh, almost 2 years ago, or a little over 2 years ago, we had an episode of Big Trouble Little Podcast. And in my what I played, done, our post-credits scene, post credits, I actually talked about this movie because I watched it for the first time, and I made that exact comment. I was like, I think it might be recency bias, but this might be my favorite Batman movie.
Mm-hmm. Because
watching it a second time, I feel the same way.
I do too, and nothing. I love Tim Burton's Keaton's Batman because it has that very comic-y feel to it, and Keaton and fucking Jack Nicholson, amazing. And then the Batman Forever, where all the craziness with Catwoman and all that stuff, cool.
That's Batman Returns.
Yeah, Batman Returns. I'm sorry.
Don't insult that movie like that.
And then you get this movie, and it's kind of like a mixture of Nolan and Tim Burton a little bit. And that's where I kind of like it, because it's like a little bit of both worlds to me. Because the city enough, it looks like 1950s fucking New York City, even though they have cell phones and shit. And then you're just like, that's New York, but it seems fictional. Even though we know it's Gotham City is a fictional city, it just doesn't look real at times. It looks like a comic book city. I don't know if that came across to you guys at all. Judging by the silence, I guess not. So
I thought you had more. No, sorry. I think the landscapes of the city. I mean, this definitely.
Definitely.
Damn, he cut out. Well, I was gonna say, I don't think that.
What happened there?
I'm back. Yeah. I don't know. It just said, "Oops, I reconnected." I don't know. Apparently, I was going to go on and praise the movie more, and someone said no, and messed with my internet.
You continue your point, and then I'll say mine.
Yeah, I was just going to say the landscapes of the movie itself. Everything's very well shot, and this does a really good job of trying to, like you said, it has the feel of a comic book city, as opposed to just trying to be too real or grounded. You can just tell, oh, well, that's just they're filming at this city, so this is clearly what this location is. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it is still very grounded. They go for a very gritty look. A lot of that has to do with the colors that are chosen. There's so many shades of red and orange, which you of course highlight here in some of the pictures you have. And some of the backdrops being like that are just awesome. They look so much cooler because of it. They also do a really good job of certain shots that happen right at dawn, I think, are really cool. They just do a really good job with lighting in this movie.
Yes.
I thought.
Zach, what about you? What's your points?
I thought it was interesting that they really went out of their way to make the city look more dilapidated and gross than in any of the other movies. Really,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
the only one that gets kind of close to that's the original Batman with Michael Keaton, Tim Burton. There, it looks like weird and run down in that one. Very Art Deco, very old, but this one, it's like it's a more modern looking city, but it just looks really trashy and old. uh, like it struck me especially like when that little elevator that they use, Batman and Gordon to meet up on that incomplete building where the bat signal is, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh, the elevator is like full of fucking garbage and it's like rusty.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like wow, this place
Mhm.
sucks.
Well, I made the joke about like in the Nolan movies, like Gotham got cleaner, and that's why like you saw like the Dark Knight, where Harvey Dent and all that stuff doing all that Rico crime and taking people off the streets. Like you actually saw like, oh shit, there's a city under all that filth, and then it's like. You see Batman Begins. I think out of the movies that we saw, the Gotham City in the Batman is almost as similar as Batman Begins. Before Batman becomes Batman, essentially, because you're just like, oh fuck, that underground area looks fucking very trashy. When Rachel brings Bruce to where Falcone is, and then you look at this, and the whole city is like. Oh, I love the color grade. I mean, some people might be like, "Oh, that's so boring and gritty. Like it's too emo for me," as people say about this is emo Batman, essentially.
Just the masculine urge to do anything but go to therapy. That's what this movie is.
No, it definitely is. I don't want to be a billionaire. I just want to destroy my life.
I just want to destroy criminals' faces. I'm gonna like take this venom drug and just beat the fuck out of somebody.
Okay, one thing that I really love about this movie, above all others, and this is just like this movie does not fall into the pitfall so many other superhero movies do, in that it is not trying to cast an origin story and forcing me to redo the entirety of the Bruce Wayne mythos immediately.
We don't need
we are
that.
thrown right into the fold of, okay, he's already been doing this a little while. We already know who he is. And what they did was almost, not that it's the exact same, but literally what the ending of Batman Begins is what we get at the beginning of this movie, in the way that he's already kind of explaining to you very briefly, well, the city's corrupt, all this nonsense is happening, but I'm here too. And then you get that like first fight that he has. It's so badass.
Mm.
Yeah.
I love that scene. That's his introduction. He walks out of the shadows. It's all slow and shit. You just hear his boots.
Mm-hmm. It's super badass.
Yeah, that's great. I like how he just like stalks. He's like not really. Whenever he's just like not in a hurry, he just like very slowly creeps into frame.
Yeah. And another thing about this, throughout the film, it's shown too. Like again, there's no like urge to like stay literally in the shadows and just like clearly like he stalks, but he's not pulling the whole like I'm just gonna literally stay behind and like rip people as I can, and that's the only way I attack. And like there's like a very long period of time in like the Nolan films, especially in the first one, where like it's literally the only way he's fighting, and you don't actually see him like just full up like combat with people until he's like put in the position to do so, until fairly late in the movie. Where this one, I mean, he is straight up like he's just walking about at all times of day. Like when he's wearing the suit, he's wearing the suit. It's kind of just been understood. Okay, this is who he is.
He's a watchdog. He looks like one of the watchdog people in the games.
Yeah.
I actually like that, like about this movies, like the Michael Keaton. Remember, he's sitting in his mansion and then he sees a spotlight, and then he's like, and then he goes to the spotlight. Bruce Wayne's like constantly in the city, just fucking chilling in the subway, like looking for crime or whatever detective stuff. Which, by the way, this movie does the detective work with Batman, and I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
It does it right.
Yeah. It also gives like the origin story I really like about Bruce Wayne, which is his dad was a physician. Before he decided to go the route that he did, he actually was just like, they like vaguely touch on it in Batman Begins, but he was in medical school. He was literally going to be a doctor like his dad, and like got most of the training he needed to do so, and then just said, "No, fuck this. I can't get the justice that I want if I do it this way." So, which again, there's like literally dozens of different origin stories that like tie into that element of it. But that's one of the ones they lean into in this movie, is he understands certain forms of forensics and stuff because of medical training.
Mhm.
So that's pretty cool.
Andy, we didn't hear enough from you. I want to hear your thoughts.
No, I haven't said anything. I have a lot of thoughts about this movie. Like, I'm kind of upset that I didn't watch it when I came out. I liked this movie a lot. This might be my favorite comic book movie. Like, not just favorite Batman movie. This might just be my favorite comic book.
I tried to tell you. You're like,
yeah,
no,
you in particular, you and one other person that I know were both like, "Oh, you would like the Batman." And I was like, "What does that mean?" It's like, I don't know. It's just like you would like it. And I watched it and I was like, I get it now. Like,
you gotta listen to me more.
everything about it is just so like everything from, you guys mentioned his boot steps. Like, he sounds heavy all the time. He sounds intimidating, and all the fight scenes, he gets hit all the time. People are hitting him in the back, and people are like grabbing him, and he's getting shot so many times throughout this movie. And it's like that feels so much more entertaining to watch than he just quickly dispatches a bunch of guys and a bunch of sloppy camera work in the dark.
Exactly.
It's so fucking boring. I'm so sick of seeing that in Batman movies. In this movie, every fight, I understood what happened, and there were stakes. I felt like for a second, someone was going to hit Batman over the head with a pipe and actually like damage the bat.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that could happen a couple times. And then like he gets shot point blank with a shotgun toward the end of the movie, and it really fucks him up. Like, I was like, oh, okay, he's vulnerable. That's important. Like, in the Christopher Nolan movies and the Tim Burton movies, I feel like Batman's kind of like nigh invulnerable for like 2/3 of those movies. I'm not concerned about Batman getting hurt. I'm concerned about Gothamites getting hurt and Batman stopping that from happening. And this, everyone's vulnerable. Batman, Commissioner Gordon, Catwoman, innocent people in the street, mobsters, everyone's vulnerable. Everyone can get shot. Everyone can get the shit kicked out of them at any moment in this movie. And that alone elevates this beyond any other comic book movie I've ever seen. Like, I'm actually concerned about, like, I'm never too concerned that Wolverine's going to die. I'm never too concerned that Spider-Man's going to die. But, like, in this movie, I was like, man, it'd be pretty ballsy if Batman just, like, fucking lost an eye or something. Like, I kind of feel like it could happen. It doesn't, which is cool. And that's that he overcomes more, I feel like, because of it. And also, when we were talking about the Nolan movies, I kept saying, like, man, there's a really cool story here. I feel like Batman keeps getting in the way. Like, Christopher Nolan wanted to make another movie, and they put Batman in it. The Batman never once feels like that. The Batman feels like a Batman story from beginning to end. You cannot divorce Batman from the story at all. You need Batman. You need Bruce. Well, no, you don't actually. But you need Bruce Wayne for the background. That's something else I like about this movie. Bruce Wayne is not in this movie once. He is always Batman. Even when he's Bruce Wayne, when he's going to do stuff, he's like, oh, I'm going to go to the wake for the mayor. And Alfred's like, oh, you're going to go as Bruce Wayne? He's like, well, usually killers like to turn up at the funeral for the people they've killed. So maybe I'll get a clue. Like, he's going there as Batman. Bruce Wayne is not in this movie one fucking time. It's always Batman.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I kind of like about the comic books too. When I come to think of it, I always like when I see Batman. Every time it gets to Bruce Wayne, I'm like, this is a mask. Like, essentially, the Bruce Wayne is the mask of the comic books, in my opinion. When you have Batman,
they use that in the other movies. Like, it comes up in most Batman movies. It's like, oh, you're not even really Bruce Wayne anymore. Batman is who you are. And Riddler says that to him in this, which is so much more poignant than having like the reporter or Alfred or something say it to him. Like, it's way more cool. It's way cooler that Riddler is like, this is who you are. Like, I know that. And you're like, he's right.
Not to mention it's not even just that. Like, that's a big moment in the movie for like so many reasons. Like that scene in Arkham is so fucking good because, and again, we're gonna probably go down like a rabbit hole a little here, but that scene breaks down so much in a turning point of this movie because he reveals that he already knows. So, like, or at least he either A, knew the whole time, or B, figured it out.
It seemed like they were indicating he had figured it out, and then they swerve you, sort of.
Right, because he like thinks he's blowing up Bruce Wayne, and yeah. But then he calls him out to say, like, well, yeah, he's actually your mask. Like, you're really just Batman all the time. And then he hits him with not really the Ozymandias, but like, or Ozymandias, however you say it, but he hits him with the whole, like, oh, well, you haven't figured this out at all. And he actually wins. Like, I mean, I know at the end of it, it seems like, oh, he stopped him, but like, he fucking flooded the city. Like, he destroyed the city, separated a bunch of segments of it. Like, it's under chaos. Like, the movie ends in such a dark way.
That's probably another part of the reason I like it so much.
Me too. There's like no happy ending. Yeah, it's like no.
It's a true noir.
No, the happy ending is that Batman finds his true motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because the whole movie, I am vengeance. Like that's what it is. My parents were taken from me, and I'm pissed off, and I'm going to clean the city up. And then at the end of the movie, he realizes like all of that bullshit Christopher Nolan stuff, like, oh, be a symbol, oh, Gotham's people are its strength, hope is more important. Exactly. Like, he realizes that at the end of the movie. That's the happy ending, is that Batman finds his purpose. And that's way cooler than I defeated the Joker or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which
it just comes at a horrible prices.
They also did it in a way where it wasn't just telling you. It's just like he's just trying to save people, and then people are like, "Oh my God, help me!" So they accept his help, and then the lady he carries to the helicopter to get helicoptered away, and she's like grabbing him. And it's like
that's such a well shot scene. That is really good.
Yeah, it was great.
There's no scene where like Alfred or someone has to tell him, "You can be more than this. You can be a symbol for the city." Like, he kind of figures it out, and he at the beginning and the end, he kind of Rorschachs the narration a little bit, but he kind of finds his purpose, and that's way cooler than
Can I nitpick something?
The length?
Because...
Yeah, that's the only problem with this movie. Okay, let's move on.
100%, yeah.
Because if I know this would probably piss off a lot of comic people, but I think I would have liked it. I wish Alfred was actually dead when the explosion, because I think it would have been different, and I also think it would have probably turned up Bruce's anger a little bit, and probably adversity could have been a little bit in the story where he had to control his anger.
Then you don't get that scene where they're sitting in the hospital.
That's true, yeah.
Because there's also like, oh, go ahead, Zach.
I was gonna say it's like the beginning of him really. Well, you could make a debate on where he starts opening up more to people, because he's kind of like doesn't really have a good relationship with Alfred in this movie.
Right, not at all. Yeah, that's interesting, because it gives us more for Bruce Wayne / Batman. But I mean, if I could nitpick something, and I love Andy Serkis, he is great as an actor, but Alfred is kind of one of the weakest parts of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He doesn't contribute a whole lot to the overall story. He just kind of reminds us every once in a while about Thomas Wayne.
He's like, "Oh, I'm solving the cipher because I like to do crossword puzzles."
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun that he's like, an ex-commando or something, and they play that up a little more.
They're leaning more into those like more modern interpretations of Alfred, where they try to like the ex-military shit.
He's like a badass, used to be, or something.
Yeah.
That's fun, but then they just don't do a whole lot extra with it.
Honestly, I think it's just that like he serves the purpose of plot device, and he's there, but then he doesn't. Like, he's just not in the movie enough, really.
Yeah.
Like, if he's in it a little more, you'd get it. But I liked what I had there, but like, it's in that situation where he's not in the movie enough. But there's also one benefit to that, right? And Dubs, I'm sorry, I know I cut you off. I'll let you get back to your stuff.
Mine's stupid anyway, but keep going.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. So one thing about this movie that I feel is very different than the Nolan films, and I think it's to its credit, Christian Bale is getting outacted by everyone else in those movies pretty much consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, all the time.
This does not feel this way. Like, don't get me wrong, everyone, like, so many people play very well in this movie, but I feel like Pattinson as Batman is just great. Like, I don't feel like
you know what it is?
acted.
Like, his acting is wonderful, but I think this is going to sound really stupid, but I thought this like 3 times watching this movie. Of all the guys who've played Batman, he has the best Batman posture.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's not at all.
He stands like really straight, and his forehead is always forward, like always.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, something about it. Like, I think it's the mask too. Like, they make it in a weird way. Like, his face almost feels like concave.
It's like skeletal.
Time.
It's like vaguely skeletal.
Yeah, it's like there's forehead, and then there's like a real sharp nose. And I don't know what, I just kept thinking about it all the time. It's like his posture is like just right. And he has like a tall neck, but he's not a tall guy. I don't know what it is. Something about it. But yeah, like his acting paired with that presence is just perfect.
Nope, I agree.
My favorite Batsuit, I think. Everything is favorite in this movie. I love the
Batmobile. Best Batmobile by 600 miles.
I knew you were going to get there.
Batmobile ever.
I'm always going to like the Burton one, but like that one is like my second favorite for sure.
My second favorite is the animated series, but this one is just far and away. It's just the best one.
I love it. It's just like he took like a fucking Camaro or something, or like a Dodge
a rocket
Challenger,
full of his armor, and he's like, "Yeah, that's good." It doesn't have like guns or like weird little spikes in the tires or anything. It's just fast and durable. And he was like, "That's it. That's all I need. I got it. Batmobile. Let's go."
Yeah, yeah, man.
That scene where he jumps that trailer, like when he's chasing the Penguin, and like he causes the big crash, and then he drives up the trailer with the jet, and then you get the trailer shot where he comes through the flames. I yelled, "That is fuck!" I was like, "Fuck yeah! It's so cool!"
It's like it sets up perfectly, and the best part too is Oz, like Penguin's just literally there, like, "Yeah, fucking got him," and he's like bragging about it, and then he jumps over and goes, "Oh shit!"
Fucking shout out to Colin Farrell, by the way.
Dude, if you remember what I said about this movie whenever I first watched it, I talked about all the things I loved about it, and I didn't want to ruin too much, but I mentioned him being in it, and obviously now I know it's him and it's whatever, but still, to this day, first time I watched this, if you put a gun to my head and said who that was, I would have fucking died. I had no idea it was Colin
I don't know
Farrell.
why they put all that stuff on him. Like, Colin Farrell's an interesting, like, I guess he's too handsome, but then why cast him in that part?
It's so weird. It must have been I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's like he wanted to do it. He's like, no, I want to do this.
Maybe. I mean, it was like, honestly, if I was an actor, playing a Batman villain would be like a dream job. That would rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that matter, Paul Dano as the Riddler is
amazing.
That's one of my favorite villain performances ever. Like, he channels like Mindhunter, fucking serial killer vibes all the time, but it's never like obnoxious. Like, I feel like a lot of people watched this movie, a lot of filmmakers watched this movie and were like frighteningly jealous of how well they pulled off this serial killer vibe with a Batman story. I feel like everyone's always wanted to do that and it never works, and the Batman just nails it. And I think it's mostly on Paul Dano's shoulders. He fucking nails it every time he's in a scene.
Yeah, I mean, he's my second favorite Riddler, but
well, you watch There Will Be Blood, you know he can play a weird sociopath.
That's true. Like, he's sociopath material. He's nailing it.
See, this was the first movie I saw him in, and then I saw him in that. I'm like, this guy's just been great the whole time, I guess.
He just I'm typecast.
Something else. John Turturro turns up in this movie, and I was like, is that fucking Barton Fink as a gangster? And then, like, I was, like, settled into the scene, and he did some scenes, and, like, I kept watching him. I was like, he's really good in this. Like, if I was a casting director and John Turturro turned up to play a gangster, I'd be, get the fuck out of here, John Turturro. We're not going to let the Jesus be a mobster in Gotham.
Oh, that's too funny. You know, dude, John Turturro's had some interesting, like, range. I've seen him in a fair bit of bad stuff, too.
Sure.
But when I saw him in this movie, I was like, oh, that makes a little bit of sense. He was in there's a movie, it's actually kind of not a great movie, but it's okay. But his role in it's good. It's Secret Window. It's a Johnny Depp movie.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah.
I remember that.
his part in the movie is really fucking good, and he's kind of like menacing and crazy, and he's fucking great in this movie. Like he's literally the crime boss that runs the whole city, and initially just comes off so like charming and seems fine, but really like he'll literally just strangle you to death if you get in his way. I think he's phenomenal in this movie.
Zoe Kravitz, my favorite Catwoman.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I hate to just say it like that, but no, she's really good.
Yeah,
I don't really,
a lot of that is the script, honestly.
yeah.
Because I mean, she doesn't place a wrong step acting wise either.
Mhm.
But it's just they gave her so much to do, and she has so much to do with the plot. And I don't know, she's just interesting, and I liked everything about that character. And Zoe Kravitz is also like she's just really good in that role. And but yeah, she's my favorite.
She channels the Catwoman in Year One a lot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The appearance, like her general appearance.
Yeah, with
and
the
everything.
just the thing across the middle of the face. Yeah.
And she's got like the really short haircut.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought she was really good too. I was just gonna say I don't really think I've heard a lot of people go to bat for her like that, but I've never really heard anybody complain about her either.
Oh,
So-
really? I thought she was wonderful. I thought she did really well.
Yeah, I liked her a lot in this one. She's like one of the other better cat women that have existed.
yeah. What do you think about Gordon?
My love of Jeffrey Wright is on record, sir, on this very podcast. So
Mhm.
it's just, like I didn't know he was in this movie. Like a lot, I knew Zoe Kravitz and Robert Pattinson. I knew Colin Farrell was in this movie, but when Jeffrey Wright turned up as Gordon, I said, "Oh, I'm in for a good time."
See, that's before I watched American Fiction.
Yeah.
He was awesome too, and his performance is like maybe a little understated in this movie.
Had you seen him as Felix Leiter yet?
No,
Okay,
so because I wasn't doing all the Bond stuff when I saw this yet.
gotcha.
It was like very shortly after I watched this movie.
Yeah,
But I like him in this too. He's good. I like how he's got a different vibe too. I like how he's like, "We gotta get you out of here, man." He calls Batman. He just refers to him like, "Man, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
yeah.
We
That
gotta
seems fun.
get out of here, man. And
I'm also a big fan of how their relationship in this movie is, at least to me, is so much more genuine as to how it would be in the comics. It's not to call it comic book accurate, but it feels more to the spirit of these two really are like, okay, he even says it, like, I can only trust you. Like, Gordon's already realized, okay, I can't trust
As he was saying, he realized Gordon can only trust Batman, and Batman only trusts him.
him. I keep disconnecting today, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Stop.
It's
talking
always
about
when
this
you're in the
movie.
middle of saying something too.
I know, right? I don't get it, but it's okay. But yeah, I think you were just covering my tracks there. Like he's literally gone on record to say, I just can't trust anyone I work with. I know how corrupt everything is, but this is the person I can trust, and they're like they have this bond, and I kind of like, again, we don't have to have anything explained other than like nothing is like overexposed. They let everything just organically be, well, this is this person, and they just show you through the method of what they're doing as they're trying to solve this case of serial killer via the Riddler. Like they use that to show the relationships. I don't need like all the backstory and all the extra stuff, and like sometimes that's okay, but like it's been overdone so many times. It's like, okay, we're just right into the work of it, right? It's something nice. Like this movie just allows itself to organically explain the relationships that people have, or the issues that people have, the psyche of Bruce Wayne and Batman, as opposed to trying to just be like so ham-fisted and just force you to know his parents died. You know, I don't know. And again, those are obviously things about Batman, but you can do it in ways that are more subtle, and this movie does such a good job of that.
The writing for this movie is great because all the things you said are 100% true, but they make the fact that his parents died essential. Like,
of course.
Not only do they reward you for already knowing that, but they bring it into the story, and it's not only just important for like the stuff that happened with Thomas Wayne or whatever, but then it becomes important because the Riddler was an orphan, and he was like there, in that orphanage, and that's key to everything. Like they make that the most important, and then they do that cool thing that they did in Batman Begins, where it's like, oh, you don't really know what it's like to be an orphan, and he tells him, and there's not a moment where he's like, well, fine, I'll lose all my stuff and I'll go be a bum in China for 5 years. Blah. That doesn't happen. Batman, we have to live with Batman as he lives with that realization. Oh, he's right.
Mhm.
I don't know that. And then, and in that scene, he becomes very un-Batman like. He's just like yelling at him and pounding on the glass and like, what have you done? What did you do? What's the plan? And he just like loses it. And he's upset with himself as much as Riddler, because he knows Riddler's right in a way, but also Riddler's a psychopath. And he's like, oh, we worked together. I told you, bring him into the light. You did. I killed him. Great job. We did it. It's like, oh my God.
I fucking
He's
love
right.
that.
I can't do what you do. I'm not physical. It's all
Right.
here.
Yeah, he's here.
So that whole scene is just written so well. I mean, I just kind of want to talk about just the plot of this movie. Like sometimes we take for granted that the people listening to the episode of the podcast have seen the movie, so we don't really talk about the plot a whole lot. But I respect so much the script for this, because in order to write a compelling Riddler story, you have to be clever. You like any goon could probably write a Two-Face story. It's like just have a bunch of like puns about twos, and there's like two things, or there's like a black and a white, or it's like, oh, he's gonna do two, something like that. Oh, he's gonna steal the world's biggest diamond and the world's smallest lump of coal, or like something stupid like that. But with Riddler, you have to actually like have this dumb chain of events and a bunch of riddles, and I don't know. You have to be an intelligent person to write a Riddler story right, and they do that here.
Also, they made him actually scary in this movie.
Yeah, he's not overly. He's not
a clown.
nutty.
He's not another Joker. He's an actual like really scary guy.
Yeah, he's not a Jim Carrey.
Right.
They took this like kind of Saw-ish route with him.
Yeah, they took like a mind hunter serial killer thing, and I really love that he's part of this like online community where they're like figuring out how to make better detonators for their for the bombs, and they're talking about like what caliber works best when they're shooting fish in a barrel. Like it's
rifles are
scary. That's terrifying.
Yeah, that video when they finally finds the password, he uploads it, and the first thing he's doing is like, I just want to thank you guys so much. We've been such a good community together. And then like they lead into talking about like the terrorist plot to just fucking ruin Gotham. That is terrifying.
That is 100 times more terrifying than super efficient shadow ninja terrorists taking over a city, because I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think there's any chance that a city in the United States there's going to be a random attack by militant shadow ninja
10,000-year-old
crazy mercenaries. But I 110% think that it is within the realm of possibility that the stuff depicted in this movie is like a real threat. Like a bunch of goons from a Discord server could totally try to shoot a mayor. That is something that is very real and very scary. But they do it in this movie in a way that complements a Batman story somehow. Like if someone had told me to do that, I'd say, you can't do that. It's impossible. You can't write that.
It won't be a Batman movie.
That's stupid. You're gonna suicide your own story if you put that in there. Don't do that.
Well,
and then they did it. God damn it.
Matt Reeves did it.
Yeah, the intertangled webbing of this film, like there's so like every character is interconnected in so many different ways. They don't simply just let Falcone be Falcone. Falcone is connected to everything, and again, it's Riddler's connected to everything in the same way, just because of the origin of Batman. Like like you said, they make Batman's origin and his parents essential without overselling what his origin is, which is kind of crazy. Because like if a similar thing would have been done in one of the Nolan films, because of how much they put into the stock of like you seeing what happened and everything, it almost would have felt like they were laying it on too thick, in my opinion. So just to let this be what it is, and like they use the reminders of him looking at a child who is now orphaned, or even the explanation of this orphan orphanage that suddenly lost its its funding and whatnot through the renewal project, which ended up being this massive like money laundering thing because of what happened.
Or we don't
Yeah.
even see him how he gets his gadgets. We don't see Lucius Fox, which I actually like.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They know that. Yep.
It's year 2, and I love how they show you it's year 2 because he's looking through the records of year 2, and I was like, "That's it. That's all you have to show."
Yeah, we get it. Like he's young and inexperienced, but he has learned some lessons, and he's come a little bit of the way.
Mm-hmm. And I know this is like so fucking small, but I love that his fucking Batcave is in like the subway and shit. I know they did it in like other films too, but they show it really well in this one.
I mean, there's so much. Even just like the fact that like him getting around town is not always just him being in the Batmobile. Like he has the whole like setup of the motorcycle and his just to get out of the outfit and just be incognito. Like,
I love that. I love that there are several scenes where he's just Bruce Wayne in it, and that's him being Batman. That's great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
I also really like the elimination of Wayne Manor. Like that seems like something again. If someone told you that they were going to do that, about you can't do that, you gotta have Wayne Manor. I like this a lot better. He lives in the city. He lives in the tower. That makes a lot more sense. I like that. He's in the city all the time. Perfect. I also like, I mean, we were talking a little bit about like in the fight scenes, he gets hit, like he's fallible. I feel like he's vulnerable. His parents, his father was potentially corrupt, probably. Like, you know, Alfred makes us feel a little bit better about it, but he still, you know, partners with a mobster to have a reporter taken care of. So that's still not great. And like his mother was maybe in and out of insane asylum. I don't know. It's all very like Kennedy family there for a minute. Like it's weird. And something I realized while we've been discussing it is what makes this movie so good is like the Christopher Nolan movies are like real good movies. I like watching them. I'll watch them again at some point in my life. And what they did was they took Batman, the Batman mythos, and put it in our world, like our world where people were fucked up and fallible, and there's you know all kinds of problems and stuff. Like it took it out of comic books. And the reason the Batman works is it just takes everything that is the comic book and makes it look like our world. Everyone, like Thomas Wayne, Bruce Wayne, all the stuff, they are the fallible characters now. Like in Christopher Nolan movies, Batman is Batman, but he's in a screwed up world. In the Batman's screwed up in a screwed up world. Like it all gels better, it feels better, and it's just they took all the Batman stuff and gave it that treatment instead of taking the Batman stuff as is and putting it in a mismatched setting. I think that's why the Batman is just so goddamn great.
Mm-hmm. And I love that you know they show that the police department doesn't like Batman at all, especially when he's on a crime scene. It's like, what is he doing here? And like all that stuff. I just like that. I don't know why. It's just funny. And him like standing there, just like looking around. He's doing the. Oh yeah, there's a clue right there. Let me go look at that. And then
I do really like he breaks back into the crime scene, and that one officer Martinez, it says on IMDb, is there. It's like, what are you doing here? You can't touch that. And he just kind of like looks at him, and then like goes back to what he was doing, and the officer's like, well. Okay. And then just kind of like have a scene where he like reveals that it's a carpentry tool, and Batman again just kind of like looks at him. Is like, well, I love that he said something about it, and Batman shines his flashlight in his face as if to say, "Go on." I don't know, it's really good. There's an interesting Batman cop chemistry in that scene that I really appreciate.
I also love the twins that get speed up all the time.
It's actually
oh yeah, that's great. That's also one of my favorite things in the whole movie, though, is where Batman pounds on the Iceberg Lounge door and they open it, and he's like, "You know who I am, right?" And that leads into a fight and all this other stuff. And then later in the movie, he goes there as Bruce Wayne to talk to Falcone, and he says the exact same thing. He pounds on the door. "You know who I am, right?" That is so cool. I love that. That's such great writing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really funny. Those poor guys.
You know what's...
Oh, you go, Dubs.
No, I was just going to say, you know what's sad, though? Like, because the DC doesn't know how to fucking, like, roll out movies, that we're gonna have a James Gunn fucking Batman, and then we're gonna have a Matt Reeves Batman. We're gonna have two fucking Batmans with two different storylines.
You don't have to see the other one if you don't want.
I'm okay. I'm okay with more Batman. It's
That's
fine.
true.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want, but yeah, I think the point is, it's like it's gonna be hard to compare to this one.
Matt Reeves is getting another Batman movie? Is that right?
It's coming out in 2027. It's supposed to.
Yeah, like it's currently in production.
All right, that's good, I guess.
It's-
You know, one of my least favorite scenes of the whole movie, that stupid thing in the prison where the Joker is talking to him about being his friend. I could have done without that. Get that shit out of here. That smacks of like Warner Brothers was like, you have to put the scene in the movie, or we're not gonna. You can't do it. He's like, fine.
Like, how am I gonna set up a sequel?
And it comes right after one of the best scenes in the whole movie, like where Batman, it comes full circle and he figures out like they're helicoptering that woman out, and he's like, oh, there's hope, and Gotham's people are at strength. And then it comes right on the heels of that. And I was like, man, this movie had a perfect, crystal clear, awesome ending, and you had to put this piece of shit here. And then they do the cool thing where Catwoman leaves, and that's good too. That's not as good, but at least they conclude it with something nice. They should have put that after the credits. It should have been for the Uber dorks.
And after credits.
Yeah, that definitely reeked of a post-credit scene. But they didn't want to be Marvel. They didn't want to do this is our thing.
No, the real after credits scene would have been him like wandering around. He finds a Joker card laying somewhere. Whoa, something like that. But another thing I really like about this movie is they weren't afraid to make Batman a real fucking weirdo again. That's been sorely missing for like a long time.
Yeah, he's definitely socially inept. He has problems.
He's got no life.
He's definitely autistic.
He's very autistic. He's all stringy and his hair's all stringy and greasy looking. He's kind of like a wiry looking guy.
It looks like he's gonna go play in a Nine Inch Nails cover band the whole time.
Yeah, I like it. It's great.
I like emo Batman. Larry said it.
Yep.
Yeah.
What else to talk about this? We talked about Catwoman. We dig her. Batmobile, the bat suit. Were there the Venom thing was kind of weird for me for a little bit. Has that ever like in the Batman comic? Refresh me. Did Batman use Venom?
What?
I think he did one time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a theory people had, that weird compound he used to like fucking. You remember when after he got shot with the shotgun, he almost.
I just assumed
out.
it was adrenaline or something.
Yeah, but it's green.
Yeah, I assumed it was. I assumed it was also adrenaline.
Yeah,
it could have been, but like I don't visually, you can't code something like that green in Batman, and it's not that. Like it's just,
that's fair, but like,
well, I assume he's got. Oh, like he has stuff in his utility belt, and it's like adrenaline and then like antitoxin and something else, and they each have a color so that he can figure out which one is which in a hurry.
It's completely there's no basis for you to really think that. Other than
it hadn't occurred to me that it was Venom at all. I just thought it was adrenaline.
Yeah, it's just,
totally
I'm just making the
thing.
case for it. I see why people see it that way.
No, yeah, when you guys said it, I get it. Like, oh, that is good because he like. He rages out like he
loses his shit.
Yeah,
it kind of makes sense a little bit, like because I thought about it. I was like, the story of Bane itself is kind of like too comic booky a little bit. I could see that like somehow Wayne Enterprise making this Venom thing and somehow it getting loose to the actual Bane if they were gonna do that at some point.
That's something else I like. There's no fucking boardroom meetings. There's no executives. There's none of that shit. They're not.
And every time they get mentioned, Bruce is like, "Fuck that shit."
I don't care about any of that.
Or the moment they bring politics at all into it, that person just gets fucking killed. Like, yeah, there's immediately murdering politicians.
Yeah, I like that part too. I mean, that's the thing is they're like, the police are corrupt, politicians are corrupt, people are pissed off, they're trying to kill mayors. And I was like, yeah, this checks out. This makes sense.
Yeah, Catwoman was like, you should be friends with this Riddler guy. He's killing all these scumbags. He's just like, I'm not friends with him. All props to Robert Pattinson not having an over the top stupid fucking voice. By the way,
Yes.
Yeah, he just kind of speaks softly. Like,
he has more. He went the more subtle route.
you can tell they were so restrained on the dialogue that they wrote for him, and I assume that's part of it. That's him. I'm going to talk to people as little as I can get away with, so they don't have to hear my voice.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that better.
that is definitely a Batman thing.
I love when Penguin calls him Vengeance while he's like all angry. Vengeance!
Dude, I love his interactions with him. Like when he first goes to interrogate him, and he's just being such an asshole, and he's like, "I don't know, she's real pretty though. Maybe you should ask his wife."
I like that scene where they got him from like they were like trying to get away with all that money and shit, and they grabbed him, and the car chase scene, and they're like interrogating him about like the rat. And they come to that realization that they didn't they're talking about the Spanish translation, how it's not right.
Like, he's the one who clues them in about L versus law.
Yeah,
That's really funny. Like,
he's like, "You guys are detectives, right?" He's just like fucking with them.
And then they figure out it's a URL. Yeah, he has the whole thing, and then but that's the thing about Batman in this movie too, is that he's very quick to piece together things. Even whenever he's initially wrong, he just looks at it a different way and very quickly gets to what he needs to have.
Yeah.
I also like in that scene that they're like, "No, we got to go," and they get in the car and leave, and they just leave Penguin fucking strapped up.
That shit was funny.
It was really funny. You fucking sons of bitches! He's fucking waddling because his feet are tied together.
Or, the part where he has to bring him into the light. And he's like, I didn't even shoot.
Gotta watch that Penguin show now.
I was going to ask you guys if it was good.
I haven't watched it, but I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah, everybody that watches it says it's really good.
Says it's like award nominated or something. Like, honestly, I don't want to watch it. I don't really want to watch a miniseries about that character that bad. But I liked this movie enough. I kind of trust it. Like, I may just give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. And it's weird, like the Penguin. Like, I get it. You could make it like a Sopranos in some way.
I guess. Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of like gangland shit. And I mean, I do like that stuff. So I don't know.
Well, I heard you guys remember the CW show Gotham? Like, I heard that was good, and it was weird with all the kids.
I watched all of that series. That series was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So they have a good track record with shows, I think.
Yeah, that show was pretty good. It was different, but it was pretty good.
But I mean, we talked a lot more about The Dark Knight, but this movie is like.
I could talk about this movie for another 2 hours.
Oh, we 100% can make this a 3-hour thing. Like, no, I'm with Andy too. Like, it makes me feel so good to feel, because I was actually legit worried we were going to get in here and look at the points, and I was like, I really hope they like this movie, because I remember praising this movie a few years ago, and we didn't really get to talk about it.
No one had seen it. Yeah.
One day we'll get to talk about this. I really hope that they like it better than the other stuff. And like hearing you even say the same thing, it's like I feel the same way about it. Like again, short list. I'd have to like really think hard about it, but like this immediately is in the conversation of one of my favorite comic book movies. Like it's same thing with Batman. Like I think there's only one other Batman movie that I probably put up to this. And it's not a live action one, so this is easily my favorite live action Batman movie.
No, like I say, I can talk about it for like another 2 hours. It's because I really like it. Like I really like to talk about movies I like. Like if you get 2 or 3 beers in me, I'll tell you about Blade Runner all fucking night, brother. Like just forever. And I wonder if this isn't going to be one of those movies, because there's just like so many little things. Like again, like you're rewarded about knowing about his backstory because he's an orphan, and then Riddler throws that in his face. Oh, poor Bruce Wayne, the orphan. Oh, he's got all this money, but no parents. Oh my God. And like, he says all that terrible, like every winter, one of the babies would die because it was so cold. Like all this really horrible stuff. And, that sticks with you because that scene is so good, like we talked about. And then another, like there's so much clever writing in this movie. This is what I mean. I can talk about it for like 2 hours. But like after he fights the the gunman and the garden has been flooded. You know, the arena and all that stuff has been knocked down on the mayor and all these other people, and he like pulls out a flare and he goes over there and like pulls stuff up and like puts his hand in to help him, and they're scared of him, and the hand reaches from, you can't see who it is at first, but I kind of figured out because it made the most sense. It was the mayor's orphaned son. Like, oh no, I don't think his mother was still alive, but like this kid who had lost a father was the first one to trust the Batman. It's just stuff like that. That's really good writing. It like ties that other theme in again. It makes you think about kids with lost parents again.
Yeah. And it also just ties into the fact too that throughout that movie he has had this longing like standoff with that kid in two different ways.
Right. They've
like,
seen each other, yeah.
Yeah. He has the initial, like when his father dies at the beginning as Batman. For Bruce, he had that same look at him at the funeral. Like there's a lot there, right? So it's I agree. It's very clever in how they write it. Before I forget, because we are getting probably to where we're going to conclude. I thought like the way that they pivot and swerve on the whole Riddler getting captured, and then like he makes the shot, and then he like is content with it because he already knows the rest of his plan's going to happen and everything. But they find him in that little diner, and he's just hanging out there, just swirling his coffee, and he's like, "I ordered
pumpkin pie."
Yeah, I just ordered some pumpkin pie. I just laugh, but it's like just as much as he says like things that are humorous, it's also so unnerving, which is what makes his character so great because he still has those little bits of humor, but like instead of it being the slapstick delivery, it's very chilling because he's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's a psycho. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the whole GCPD is like fucking going after him in that diner and shit. And just the way he gets punched in the stomach and stuff, and I have a picture of him when he's like smiling and stuff. His eyes are bloodshot. Like it's such a cool shot to me, in my opinion, of seeing that. It shows how deranged the Riddler is, and to the limits he's putting everybody at. Even what he does to the DA guy.
He puts him in that weird fucking C4 collar, like whatever that is.
That's scary.
Also, like he put the commissioner in that was a saw trap, like created
the fucking rat.
Yeah, the rat
shit.
thing. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I'll tell you, the moment that I realized this was going to be a pretty good movie was it involved the Riddler, and it's when the mayor is watching like the debate thing on television, and he's walking around his apartment, and it's dark. It's after like someone's been spying on him. Ave Maria plays, which we're going to talk about the soundtrack before we get done. But he's like walking back and forth, and like the mayor walks out of the shot, and the light of the television reveals that the Riddler has been standing in the back of the room. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so scary.
Yep.
There's like so many excellent shots in this movie like that too. Like after Batman gets the people out of the wreckage, he starts walking across the flooded floor, and people are like coming out, but they all like go toward him. And it's a well composed shot. It just looks really good, and it's beautiful, and I loved it. Like that's everything. It's like the car driving through the flames looks amazing. I don't know, everything about the cinematography in this movie is like whoa.
That soundtrack, though.
Yeah, no,
something in the way.
Something in the way. Oh my God, it's so good. Like it gives me chills the way they use it. It's perfect. Also, I really like. Not only do they use Ave Maria several times, but then it's quoted in the score. They play the few notes from the chorus of Ave Maria on timpani and a few other things in the score.
Yeah,
which is just even more clever theming that you can do. Like everything about this movie is just like a finely tuned, really great Batman story, I guess. Like that sounds ridiculous, but it just is.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really good.
It's really, really awesome. And I'm kind of with Andy a little bit. I don't know if I want a sequel. I would just want this to be a one-off. But I know, like, WB is probably like, we gotta fucking make money off this, man. It was a good movie.
The movie was really successful, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Was it as successful as the Nolan movies?
Probably
Right.
not because of the time, you know.
Yeah,
it was-
2022.
2020.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look. I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
It's just I understand. It's that Inception thing. The Christopher Nolan movies kind of appeal to, I don't want to say dumb people like that. I don't want to be mean about it. It just appeals to more people more broadly. But there's something about the Batman that like people like I said, people told me, "Oh, Andy, you'll like this movie." Yeah, the Batman appeals to me emphatically, like really well. And I think it's a good Batman story and it's just a great movie. It's a well-made, well-shot, well-composed movie.
It made $772 million.
That's a lot, right?
It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's not a billion, but it's
Yeah,
a lot.
it didn't do as well as The Dark Knight or The Dark Knight Rises, which both broke $1 billion.
Uh-oh.
But
In 2008,
yeah, exactly. But
My turn.
it is your turn. Yeah, it did. It did like do like very well. Like it was well above its the budget it had. So
Man,
it probably would have made more money if it came out in like 2019 or something.
yeah, if it would have come out, not in that post-COVID, because that's really what hurt it so much. Is like that was also a time where people were barely going to movies, and also there was like a good bit of superhero fatigue post.
a ton of it.
I mean,
I was
everything.
the prime. Like I was like, I'm done with this cape shit. And honestly, this movie pisses me off because now I have to care about cape shit a tiny bit.
I was trying to tell you, it's like this isn't like Color Cape shit. This
It's
is
not.
really
It's
this
not
is
at
like
all.
primo Cape shit.
Like
This
I
is
was
a lot.
like, I'm not fucking watching another Avengers movie pretty much ever.
This is Wagyu beef Cape shit. That's what this is.
That's right.
This is cinema, essentially.
It's a cinema.
Yeah,
So, do you guys recommend this movie?
I
That's
highly
gay.
recommend him.
Yeah, way more than almost anything.
No, I hate Batman.
If someone
That's
offered
gay.
you a Blu-ray box set of every Marvel movie ever made, or this, it's this.
Yes.
That's
it's
fair.
fucked up.
I'm sorry.
You get more fun in the Marvel package.
Sometimes-
Fun is one thing. Like if you're talking about like, oh, I just want to like horse around and fucking beat off while I watch comic book bullshit, then yeah, fine, watch a Marvel movie. But if you want to watch a film, if you want to watch something good, it's the Batman. Like I'm serious. I like this movie.
I mean, this
Like-
is one of those like movies you could be if you were stuck on an island. Like you just watch it
Yeah.
over and over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 3 hours, so.
You'd have-
But it's dethroning my previous favorite comic book movie, and sometimes I say it's Dread, but it's probably not, is Logan. And Logan is like a not very comic booky comic book movie.
Yeah.
And for me to say it's Batman, which is more comic booky, but it's still not that comic. It's still not, the Avengers Age of Ultron. It's still not like a big romp. But
There's a graph. There's some kind of like graph we can make to show
There
where this
is.
is.
yeah. This is more comic booky than Logan was. But yeah, this is my favorite comic book movie. The more times I say it, the more right it feels right to say. So I'm going to stick with that.
I'm gonna take my milkshake and put it in there and suck it all up. Sorry, wrong movie. We're doing final ranking time.
Yeah, honestly, this is something else. One of you guys touched on it. It was Chaz. I was like, after I finished this movie, I was like, fuck, this is the best one. I'm gonna have to like say this one's my favorite, and they're all gonna argue with me. And I saw everyone's rankings. It's like, oh, okay, never mind.
yeah, like it's funny though that all of our rankings are like everywhere else except for this movie. We all have unanimously chosen this movie as number one, and it's not close. But all the other movies actually get mixed up a little bit, which is interesting. So
I think
Yeah.
you and Dubs are the same.
Yeah,
you and
yeah.
Dubs match.
yeah, Dubs and I literally matched by this. Like I had mine already like known. Dubs and I looked. I was like, "Fuck, he has the exact same points as mine." So
Yeah,
Nailed
that
it.
dummy. That dummy Dubs.
When I thought that you guys
How
were
dare
gonna
you.
come in and be like, "Oh, it's Dark Knight" or whatever, I was gonna give the Batman like 12 points and then one to the others just to be an asshole. Like I say, it's this one by a lot. Like this movie's good.
he's like, I give the Dark Knight Rises 0 points. Fuck that. I'd never watch it again because this other movie is so great.
All right, which one of you wants to tell the world both of your rankings? Because I just spoiled that they're identical.
Well,
Uh,
Chaz, you could say it.
Yeah, I'll do it. So at number 4, I have The Dark Knight Rises with 2 points. At number 3, I have Batman Begins at 3 points. At number 2, I have The Dark Knight at 4 points. And number 1, I have The Batman at 6 points.
Same.
All right, I'll go next. Dark Knight Rises also 2 points. Dark Knight and Batman Begins. I have Dark Knight at 3, Batman Begins at 2, but they both have 3 points. It is close. Like I put them together. The only reason I gave it to Batman Begins is obviously Dark Knight is a better movie, but Batman Begins has more fun little punctuations in it that I enjoy. It tries different stuff. And like I said, the beginning of it is really good. But yeah, the Batman by a lot, 7 points. It's half of my points it gets.
Yep, totally fair.
Zach, you're up.
Got Batman Begins at 4 with 2 points. Dark Knight Rises at 3 with 3 points. Dark Knight at 2 with 5 points. Batman at 1 with 5 points.
Oh, so it's close for you, Batman and Dark Knight.
The Batman edges it out a little bit for me.
Yeah, judging by the review, by a point, 0.1.
That's significant.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
This isn't some Dave Meltzer shit where it's like 4.5 stars is just as good as 5.
Mm-mm.
No, that's not what that means.
yeah, well, we have a pretty clean like ranking there. I mean, I know everyone has like 2 through 4 like mixed a little bit, but with how the points get divvied out, it's pretty well set what goes where. And spoilers, Dubs and I were right, so we win.
Well, yeah, you're the mean average. That's how numbers work.
That's math.
And then yeah, it doesn't help that Zach and I like swapped Batman Begins and a couple other things, so it all just averages all worked out. And honestly, I think that's the way the public ranks the Nolan movies: is Night Begins, Rises. I would be interested to see, like, you know, a man on the street poll result what the best Batman movie is out of these.
I always thought Rises was ranked higher than Begins.
Really?
I thought so.
Oh, maybe I'm crazy then. Maybe it's just me because I like Begins so much.
No,
Dark
I
Knight
think-
Rises is fine.
Yeah.
What's funny is I think a lot of people forget about Batman Begins. A lot of people probably came in at the Dark Knight and then started Dark Knight Rises, and they're like, "Holy shit! There was a fucking first movie, Batman Begins," and then because that's how I watch it. I didn't see Batman Begins first. I saw the Dark Knight,
Interesting.
then I saw
Yeah.
Batman Begins, and then I saw Dark Knight Rises.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What about Zach? 1989 Batman. Is that still your favorite Batman?
It's gonna be more for sentimental reasons, but like, you know, if I'm trying to be like
get that.
real objective about it, this is a better movie. It's funny because especially this is my second time watching it. It came off better to me.
Mm.
I still really liked it when I watched it, and I was like, I was one of the people telling you should watch this one. This was
Yeah,
actually
like I
really
said,
good.
You told me big time.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're neck and neck now. If not that one, just getting a little leg up on the old Batman,
Wow.
just for being like really, really good.
Because you've always been Mr. Batman in my eyes. So
I am Mr. Batman. I wish I could just be Batman. I can't.
What's your Mount Rushmore, Batman?
Yeah, what's your all's Red Mount Rushmore of Batmans?
the Batman, the Batman again. Am I allowed to say Mask of the Phantasm? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that goes on there.
The animated shit is legit.
Man, what's the fourth one then?
I mean,
So I was meaning like more like the people who are Batman.
yeah,
Oh, the people.
yeah. I would say
No.
Pattinson, Conroy,
Keaton.
Keaton, and then
Scott.
ooh,
Again,
this is
who's
tough.
the last one?
It's tough because I think it's Bale, but
It's kind of got to be, I think.
yeah, by default, it kind of sucks, right? It's like he goes up there because
No, it's fine. He put in a lot of work.
He was good.
He carries those movies. He's great.
Yeah.
Again, he's like my favorite Bruce Wayne, maybe.
that's
So-
fair. That's fair. It's
So
not-
I'll give it to him based on that.
Yeah. I can hear an argument for Adam West from somebody.
The
Oh,
real
yeah,
debate
sure.
is
That'd be
who gets the foothill at the bottom of this Mount Rushmore, Kilmer or Clooney?
Kilmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kilmer.
Mm.
Clooney's the fun.
The only
Fun.
thing that sucks about Kilmer was he agreed to do basically a not good movie. Like maybe if he was in a more serious movie with a better script, he would have came off better.
He should have
Sure.
arisen more questions.
He should have. He didn't raise enough questions. That was the whole thing.
Anyways,
What's the best Batman villain depiction ever?
Well, the Riddler in this, Paul Dano.
There you go. He's got it.
Yeah.
You got to put Heath Ledger in there.
You have to do that. That's fair.
Obligatory.
Jack.
Jack? Yeah, I was gonna say. You gonna say Jack or?
You got to put Jack in there. I was wanting to see if anybody was going to resist me on that.
No, you see, Jack Nicholson belongs on there 100% because he does something in a way that no one else has ever done. Everyone else is kind of competing with each other. No one else has been a Jack Nicholson Joker. No one. Like, he's got a little bit of Cesar Romero in there, but he's doing his own thing. And so no one has ever tried to be the Jack Nicholson Joker. So that's why he belongs on that list. Like, that's not.
And the Dark Knight Two-Face is probably a good version.
Two-Face. Yeah,
it just came. It just came too late. Like he didn't get enough screen time.
Yeah, there needed to be more of him. And as long as we're allowed to put sentimentality on this list, Arnold is
Get out of here.
It's fine.
For real. He put in his contract. He's like, I get to say stupid ice puns, and they were like, oh, come on. And then it saves that movie.
It does.
It saves it.
Does.
Take Arnold out of that movie and all those stupid ice puns, and tell me you enjoy watching that movie while drunk. You won't.
It's not nearly as fun without him.
So
I'm backing him up on this.
All right. Maybe you're onto something.
I like Dave DeVito's Penguin a lot too.
I mean,
yeah, it's fun.
We don't even get him as like a main villain yet, but we know he's going to be a bigger player in it. I mean, I'm still a huge fan of Colin Farrell's Penguin.
He gets goddamn, what's the big monument out in South Dakota? The other one for Crazy Horse. He's like the Crazy Horse.
He's the Crazy Horse of Batman villains.
He gets his own monument.
Sure, that's pretty good.
We said Kevin Conroy. I guess we might as well say Mark Hamill.
Oh,
yeah.
Put Mark Hamill in there. I'm stupid. How did I forget that?
I'm an idiot.
That's terrible.
All right, we already know the best Batmobile. I'm trying to think. Like when we wrapped up Bond,
Alfred.
We did all the best Alfred.
Michael Caine.
It's Michael Caine. Michael Caine's the best Alfred.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was gonna make the joke because a lot of modern superhero movies, they like to make the old character, like the old age characters, be young. Like Aunt May in the Spider-Man movies is Marissa Tomei.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like,
She's hot now.
I'm not complaining. But it's like, holy shit! Like Mae Young is like
Mae Young.
I'm sorry. Aunt May. She's like a MILF, a cougar, and then
we all know how Dubs feels about objects. Yeah.
Yes,
that's true. It's on record.
And Alfred has been pretty getting younger. I mean, besides
progressively.
Yeah. Because the one, even in Batman versus Superman, the fucking guy from Die Hard 3 with the vengeance was Alfred.
Oh, Jeremy Irons.
Yeah.
You mean fucking Scar from The Lion King? Put some respect on his name.
And then you have.
There's a whole nother Batman I forgot about.
Yeah,
Ben Affleck,
no, we didn't
Batman.
forget. But Ben Affleck just needs to go sit in the corner and smoke a cigarette. That's his
not his
Batman.
fault. He was so devastated that movie turned out the way it did. I feel bad for him.
I kind of do too.
Yeah,
because you could just tell how depressed he was.
He was into it. Like he was like, I'm going to be Batman and we're going to make this work. And then after the movies flopped, there was still all the stuff about he is getting scripts going and he's trying to produce stuff and it's not working, brother. I'm sorry.
It's over.
He was thinking about big booty Latina J-Lo. That's what he was thinking the whole time.
He was thinking about objects too.
Yeah. But the guy who played Alfred in the Keaton Batman movies, I kind of liked.
Michael Gough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's another sentimental thing. I'm always gonna really like him. He doesn't do speeches and shit, but he has like a cool like relationship with I think the Michael Keaton Batman more than anybody.
Mhm.
They do little snippy back and forths at each other.
Yeah,
And
especially with the soup. Remember the
and he
soup?
sets him right. It's Vichy Suarez. It's cold. It's supposed to be cold. He just like looks at him like, what the fuck?
Best Gotham, I guess.
Whew, that's a little bit.
God
tougher.
damn, that's hard.
Yeah.
Can I say the animated series?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
legit.
Animated series.
I would have to agree
great.
with that. Yeah.
I love the look of that. If it's not going to be that, it's going to be the one in the original movie.
Yeah, the OG and even Returns. I actually have sentimental value for Batman Returns. I love the winter theme.
Yeah.
Oh,
Within
yeah.
It looks really good in snow.
It looks
Yeah.
so fucking good. It's hard to beat, but at the same time, that like this Gotham's really good looking too.
The one the
for what they
Batman's
do.
really good, yeah.
And like the Nolan ones, like there's a story there. We talked about it repeatedly. Like they're good, but I don't know. If I had to pick, I'd pick Batman Returns.
I think they should have tried more to make it look more consistent. That's my only issue with it. It changes in every movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they pick a different fucking
It's a
city.
different city. They shot it somewhere different each time. Yeah.
Can't do that. See, it's different in Batman Returns from Batman, but they tried to make it look like how it did.
Mm-hmm.
And they pretty much succeeded for the most part. Nobody really complains about it.
But you know what we're going to complain about next month is the naughty list, right?
Bad shit. I forgot I have to pick my movie still. I haven't done that yet.
I already picked my movie, so
Yeah,
it's gonna-
Dubs is going first. So
I gotta pick a movie too.
War of the Worlds starring Ice Cube.
I can't believe that's real. What the fuck? I forgot that.
Well,
War of
the internet
World
didn't.
Starring Ice Cube. Oh man, I didn't even know.
I've heard this is probably one of the worst movies in 2025.
that's what
and
they say.
And I also heard it's one of the worst movies ever from some people.
Oh
So-
my god. We're all right. Remind me after we finish the episode. We got to talk about the naughty list.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, that movie just sounds like Sinbad, the fucking genie movie or whatever. Goddamn,
Like a
it, I forgot.
Mandela effect.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, well, wait. The fuck? I know what you're talking about. What's that movie called?
Kazam.
Kazam?
Yeah.
But it's It's not
Everybody thought there
Sinbad,
was a Kazam movie with Sinbad in it. There's like, no, there's not.
I always love those YouTube channels and be like,
Wait, what? I'm so confused. What?
the Mandela effect.
Chance is the
Sinbad.
last person who's never heard of this. He's about to have a stroke because we're going to explain to him the Mandela effect.
Wait, what's the
Chance,
Mandela
no
effect?
Berenstein Bears right now. Go.
Oh god, not Bernstein.
Was there a
Bears.
cornucopia in the fruit?
Is there a cornucopia of the Fruit of the Loom? I was going to do that one next.
Did the Monopoly Man have a monocle? Tell me. I need to know. I always love those YouTube channels. They'd be like, I found the lost tape of Sinbad in Kazam. And I'm just like, what? You went into a different reality and found it? Like, what's going on here?
But yeah,
And
that's what that seems like to me. That seems like a Mandela effect movie. Ice Cube, fucking War of the Worlds. What the fuck?
What I know about the movie is literally it's like all those dumb other movies that have like Skype as the plot. Like, oh my god,
Skype?
they're or some webcamera because literally the whole movie's in webcamera mode.
All right. I know now why
Yeah.
I think Sinbad was in Shazam, and he's definitely not, even though you said it.
Okay.
No, it's because every time I hear about that and someone talks about it, it's actually The First Kid. That's the movie I'm thinking about, where he is like the president's kid's bodyguard.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say.
That's me either.
Oh. Yeah.
I thought we were about to discuss Shaq.
Oh no! I know that Kazam had Shaquille O'Neal. Like I know that existed.
All right,
I was
good.
starting to
I
get
was
worried.
right there. I was like, you have the internet, right?
I had
Everybody's got a blind spot that they don't know anything.
Oh, for
about
God's okay, watch. No, you know what? Don't watch the War of the Worlds starring Ice Cube and Amazon. But do return next week when we will discuss it. And now we're going to talk about the post credits scene where we watched and did stuff. Show us the bumper dubs.
Okay.
I'm going to go first because I'm greedy.
I just noticed there's like popcorn in the corner of that stinger.
Didn't you make it?
I did. I just totally forgot about it.
Is it the Mandela effect?
Is it Sinbad?
Was there always popcorn in the corner?
Is Nelson Mandela dead or not, Dubs?
It's like the Schrodinger's cat, dead and alive at the same time until you open up the box.
All right.
The silent.
Or is it?
All right. I'm still doing Big Trouble Reps. Please go comment, subscribe. You know, in a week, in 7 days' time, I went from my most viewed video ever to my least viewed video ever. That's YouTube for you, right?
Yep.
Was that when you first started doing Dragon Ball again?
You know, it's weird. Gundam was going strong, getting like more than 1,000 views, which is awesome for me. One of them got 1,600 and change, which is the most I've ever got on a video. And then the finale, the one where I bitch about missing out on a pack, got like 58 views that day for some reason. I was like, fucking Bandai's suppressing me. What's going on here?
You should write them an email and tell them that you guys shorted me a pack of my booster box. This is bullshit. I got the proof. I got visual proof.
It's out of the shot, so I could have been a dick. But yeah, now I'm opening Dragon Ball a little bit, and yeah, they've been getting like less than 100, which is awful. So I don't know what happened.
Nobody likes Goku.
I guess not. Everyone hates that guy.
I kind of want to start a conspiracy in your comment section because, like, you talk about the last pack in your box, but then like a couple episodes later, you like open up another pack because obviously you went to the tournament.
Yeah, I got it from locals. That's what I said. Yeah,
I know, but I would. Make
I got this card in it. Like, it's an alt art.
He lied for content. That's the pack right there.
That's from X, by the way.
Yeah, I looked it up. I was like, that's a cool looking. What is this? But yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, doing that and playing Gundam. Doing a lot of research on decks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, technically 8 tabs open with like different deck ideas that I'm like ripping off and trying to like do my own thing with. And should I buy these cards? Should I not? If there any listeners want to send me 4 Corsica bases, you'll save me $20. So do it. And then I watched a bunch more 8th MS team because I'm lazy and boring.
That's good though.
It's still great. And speaking of being lazy and boring, I've been in a very like comfort food mode. I can't remember what started it, and some of it's a coincidence. Like I watched a bunch of Great Teacher Onizuka. You guys ever seen that anime?
No, I want to though now.
Oh, it's great. It's so good. It's on Crunchyroll. Watch it. It's one of my favorite animes ever. Okay. It's stupid. It's bullshit. But like it's all like really contrived Japanese soap opera stuff, but the character's like a total Mary Sue, but he's awesome and I love him. It's hard to describe, but watch GTO. That's all I'll say about that. I love it. It's on Crunchyroll. And then I've been watching the new season of South Park. Anyone else watching it?
No.
It is all over the place because like the first episode was hilarious and then the second episode was not hilarious and the third episode was fine. And I was like, man, did I get too old for South Park or what? So I went back and started watching like season 5 of South Park and then later season 14, which is my favorite season. Now it's still awesome. Like I still love those and I'm canceling Hulu because I'm done with it for a little while. And I decided to watch something stupid. I started at episode 1, season 4 of Family Guy. Yeah, it's still funny. It's still pretty good. Like, I haven't seen the new seasons of Family Guy. And I don't know if I ever will. It's just I wanted to watch something like kind of brainless because of the next thing I'm going to talk about. And I don't know. It's just been watching all this old kind of comfort food stuff. None of it has any substance. It's just I'm just eating potato chips. You know what? And then I still have a sealed copy of the new Pokemon, and I still have a sealed copy of Death Stranding 2, and I have a few other brand new games that I really want to play. But Dragon Quest HD 2D 3D remake 1 and 2 came out. I downloaded it and played it day of. I was excited. I like it. So I've been playing that, and that was I just want something brainless on TV. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, it's just as like last year. Listeners will remember I wouldn't shut up about how much fun I was having playing the remake of 3, and I've never been a Dragon Quest fan. I've always been a Final Fantasy guy, and I always thought I'll play Dragon Quest later. Everyone really likes that. I'm sure it'll be really good. I'm glad I finally am. Like, it really is just RPG the RPG. It's like the most JRPG flavored gaming experience I've ever had. It's really just, it scratches every itch that I have for a JRPG. Like, I'm running around little fantasy land. I'm talking to villagers. I'm fighting slimes. I don't know. It's just, it's like a sorcerer cast a spell on that franchise, and it makes all the games have a hypnotic quality. I don't know what it is, but I highly recommend them. Like, if you guys like JRPGs, the remakes of Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 are all killer. Of course, I haven't got to 2 yet. I'm still in 1. And 1 is apparently kind of short, and 2 is going to be a lot longer. That's why they grouped them up together. But that's it. I've been really lazy as far as stuff I've been doing and watching and playing. I just started Dragon Quest, so I'm not very far in it. I don't have a lot to say about it yet. But yeah, I've been watching South Park and Family Guy. Basically, I'm a freshman in college again. Might as well start drinking a whole bottle of Jack Daniels in 3 days or something.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know who wants to go next. Normally, I say who wants to go next, but
I'll go next.
There it is.
Yeah, I don't have much. I still watching The Sandman. Finished season 1. I've watched a couple episodes into the second season, and it's taking a direction I didn't expect, but it's pretty cool. It's still interesting. I don't know, the plot in that show is just so, I want to say all over the place, but it's good. I shouldn't shit on it yet. I don't know. Season 1 was really good, but like they're kind of doing that bit where it's like, okay, I'm gonna give you 2 fragmented stories. Like, I'm going to use 5 episodes or 4 episodes to tell you a story, and then I'm going to go to something else completely. But then it's going to
converge.
And yeah,
I stopped watching shows because that wore me out.
I kind of hate that shit too. It's
exactly
wore out.
Right. So like now I'm watching the second one, and I'm already trying to anticipate what is going to be the convergence. Basically, it's like kind of predictable, and I hate it. So I think that's kind of wearing on me, but it's interesting. Like, it went in a direction I didn't expect, so that like maybe they're not doing that this time, but we'll see. But I'm liking it so far. I played in my first Pokemon TCG tournament. I actually hadn't played any Pokemon since the event that I went to at the end of September. So it had been over a month. Now, I had hosted a couple of events because I'm still the judge and we still cast and stuff, but I haven't played in any. But I actually like called my shot like 2 weeks before the last time I casted one before I went for my Arcana tournament. I even told everyone, hey, I'm playing in the next event I can. I'm going to bring this deck, be ready. I'm still going to win it. And well, guess what I did? I showed up with that deck and I went undefeated and won. So
those fools.
Called a shot.
Called my shot, and I'm going to do it again in a couple weeks. The next
want to see me do it again?
Yeah, you want to see me do it again? This time I'll do it on someone else's stage, though. I'm going to go back to Akron in a few weeks because there's another big 3K, and I'm going to bring the same deck. And yeah, my plan is to take it all down too. So,
what color is your championship deck again, or what type? Sorry.
So the type that my championship deck, I am the only water champion. No one's ever won with water.
Right. Of course.
Yeah,
Whoa.
So water's what I won with, but the one I played at the last event was fighting. Fighting's the deck that we've broken the game with. And my goal now is that the new set that's coming out, in my opinion, we've already done a bit of testing and I've kind of seen the results and stuff. nothing changes. Fighting's still the best deck. And my goal is to take this specific deck. We call it RDT. My goal is to keep playing it and keep winning everything with it until they ban something, because that's just really cool to say. I did so hot with the deck that I created. We got something banned.
You got something banned.
Yeah.
Forced to change in the meta or whatever.
And I say but like it was a team effort. Like myself and my teammates in Turbo Blaze are the ones that came up with the deck and put all the reps in to figure it out. And
in the kind of decks that you're playing, like a new set comes out soon this month. Is it going to change the meta a whole lot? Or like, because there's going to be the rule cards are the big cards, and you don't use those, right?
Right. We don't use those. There are a couple of things that are coming out. So Dark is getting a few cards that are going to make it interesting because it now has another way to accelerate energy. But one, I don't think it's quite enough to make it crazy good. And two, one of Dark's main weaknesses is fighting. So fighting just being crazy good is hard for that deck anyway. So I don't see it being enough. And for some reason, there are a lot of people that still think, oh, well, fighting's weak to psychic, and psychic's still one of the best types. And yes, it is still a very strong type, but yeah, if you know how to pilot the fighting deck, it's not an issue. So I don't know. I feel confident I'm going to be able to go back and hopefully, like this time I won't make the mistake I did before. And it's not that I didn't want to be nice about it. Like I took a round 1 draw with my teammate thinking it wouldn't punish us, and us taking a draw that early actually was basically taking a loss for both of us, because it ended up putting me in such a weird spot with my tiebreakers that instead of being able to make top 8, I bubbled out. So like I did it to myself out of just trying to not knock my other teammate out. We just knocked each other out like too early. So this time it's just, unless we're late in the rounds, like we're just going to have to play each other if it happens. So it's okay though. Anyway, I actually haven't done any Lorcana, although Lorcana's next set comes out this Friday. So like for the viewers listening, it would already been out for a month, and tickets go on sale next week for the next tournament in January, which I'll be trying to get a ticket to and trying to do the hunt again. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm not gonna really do anything with those cards yet until after the Pokemon event. Like I'm just gonna flip flop again. I'm gonna flip and do Pokemon for a few weeks, and then once that's over, I'm all in on Lorcana. Riftbound just came out, the League of Legends trading card game, and everyone's going on and on about it and how awesome it is and great. And I'm like, I've been there, done that. I feel like I'm like the old man who like played Pokemon Go before it was cool, and then everyone started playing it. I was like, it's kind of lame, and I stopped. Or like Pokemon Pocket, I think that's another one people like got really into, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of lame, so I moved on. Like Riftbound, I was playing it months ago, and I was like, it's okay. But everyone's like, ooh, this is so cool! I got a full art Jinx, and I was like, yeah, it kind of sucks, but all right, glad you like it. I don't know. People are like super into it. I'm glad they enjoy it, but I don't know. If I want to play that game, I just play Magic, and I'm very over that. So, honestly, if I was going to pick up a third card game or play anything, I'd play Gundam. The Gundam game is so fun.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it since we played, but I just
I got a deck for you. It's right there.
Yeah, well, maybe sometime
that's all yours as long
play.
as we can. Yeah,
I'll have to come and figure something out, but yeah. The last thing I've done though is I've not really played any other video games except I finally started Pokemon Legends ZA, and not going to spoil too much because I am fairly far into the game, but I'm not done yet. I still have a lot to do. But for whoever was talking shit about how this game was before, like, go touch grass. This game is so fun. It is literally what I wanted every Pokemon game to ever be.
But I want my Pokemon to be realistic.
Like,
The fuck?
it's, I don't know about all that. Rule 34, but,
you know, statistically speaking, Vaporeon is.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll cut that out. You edit that out, Dubs. We don't need it. He wanted to see that and go, oh no, not these guys. They went to the island.
Yeah, due to all of the new, like, did you guys see that Nintendo lost that patent application? Yeah, if you want to find out more about it, like, they rule it weird in the European Union, but just Google Pokemon Rule 34 and you'll see that it turned out really strangely.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, I saw a lot of stuff initially about this game, about people like complaining about one thing or another, and it's got to definitely just be like the crowd of I'm just going to find something to nitpick or complain about for the sake of doing it. But this game and Arceus Legends still stand out to like be so good because they're just what I wanted to do the whole time with Pokemon, which was like in live time walk around and catch things and battle in that way.
Interact with Pokemon in a meaningful way.
Yeah, and I feel like this game takes everything they learned from making Arceus and just they made it better.
That's all I ever wanted because Arceus is my favorite one. So
yeah, it's great. You're gonna love it. I can't wait to talk to you about like when you're playing it and you're gonna just be deep into it. I will say like because they did it with Arceus, so I imagine naturally like the Pokemon cards that are coming out are based on the Mega stuff. So they'll eventually start releasing stuff more applicable to the game.
Yeah.
And when they do that, we're in trouble because they're going to put out some crazy waifu cards based on characters they made, and they knew what they were doing, and they're going to be like they're going to make those sets crazy expensive for no reason, and it's going to suck. Yeah, get ready. They definitely put some crazy waifu bait in there. Like not even, and I don't even say that like myself or anything. I mean just literally like they knew exactly what they were doing when they were making certain characters. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of nerds real sweaty about this one, and then they're gonna make us pay way too much for the price of cardboard for it. It
Mega
sucks.
mommy milkers.
Aren't some of these characters still children?
Right.
Just say it.
I have no comments.
So that means I'm right. Yeah.
I am not suicidal.
I mean, not that those characters specifically are the ones that they're gonna be an issue, but like, yeah, they just made characters a certain way, and it's like, oh god, you're gonna put this on a card, and some asshole who is collecting all of these with all the other shrunken heads he has in a closet are gonna make this card miserably like priced. So if the card's playable at all, it's gonna suck because then you can't.
Oh, that'd be even worse. Yeah. Perfect
Yeah.
storm.
Yep.
He's gonna put it in his goon jar.
His goon jar. You mean his prison wallet?
I'm gonna stick to collecting all my waifus from Gundam.
There you go. If my waifu can't pilot a bot, then I want it.
Yeah, there you go.
They're cheaper and they appreciate you more.
I went to the hobby store today, and then there was like a bunch of Mega Evolution packs, but he was like charging more than what you would actually buy it for. It was like $7. I was like,
Things are starting to bounce back. I think I've seen so many posts on Reddit today about GameStop has changed their prices for Pokemon cards now, and they've increased the price of like you get 6 booster packs in a little booster bundle, and they increased the price 50%. And there's several pictures on Reddit of them just sitting on GameStop shelves because everyone's like, no, I'm not going to pay that much for these fucking cards. So
yeah,
no, maybe nature's healing. I don't know. Unless all these waifus come out and fuck everything up, like he's saying, I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna play the game and you're like, nope, that's exactly going on a card, and it's gonna fuck everything up. You're gonna say it about at least 3 characters.
So one of the gym leaders is a stripper now. Is that what you're saying?
I don't want these Epstein cards.
The Epstein collection.
Welcome to the island.
Oh Jesus.
We'll move on. But yeah, I've enjoyed the game thoroughly. It's amazing. And yes, I did choose the water starter. Let's go.
Of course,
for
yeah. I mean,
Totodile's
clearly the best of the 3.
Totodile's literally sitting back there on the puff, back there with Gengar. Like, yeah.
I was annoyed. Pokemon. I pre-ordered it from Pokemon Center, so you get a free plush, but it's random. And they sent me Chikorita, and I was like, no, that's the one I wanted the least.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I like Geodude.
I like Geodude.
Wait, what? Geodude.
I like Geodude.
Fuck man,
that's fine.
He's got dude in his name.
It's right there in the name. I'm never bought this guy.
Well, it's like your opinion, man.
Yeah.
I'm American.
That's all I got, though. Whoever wants to go next.
Let me go next.
Yep.
All right. Watched a bunch of movies. I've been catching up on our horror fest thing with our circle of friends because my spooky season does not end. I watched mostly foreign stuff in this leg.
Yo.
Watched Row, which is like a I think it was a Malaysian movie. And it was like, I don't know how to describe it other than somebody wanted to make a Malaysian version of The Witch. And it was the most boring short movie I've ever watched in my whole life.
Uh-oh.
I fucking don't like that movie. Movie's 83 minutes. It feels like it's 2 fucking hours. Never experienced that before. Except maybe Manos. I think Manos is like time dilates when you're watching fucking Manos, and then you realize that's like an hour and some change movie.
Yeah, if there's not robots making fun of it, that movie is worthless.
God damn. But it's like, I'm not going to totally shit on it and say there's like nothing good about it, because that's not true, because there's some cool shots and stuff, and I like the setting of the jungle that it's in and all that.
That's what attracted me to it. It sounded neat, but now I'm not going to watch it.
There's just nothing to me, the biggest thing about it was there's nothing to sink your teeth into. There's nothing to make you care about anything that's going on in it. Like, you don't care about any of the characters. It doesn't do a good enough job to try to establish the folklore of like what's going on. Like you don't get that either. It's not like, now it's different because it's different culture. They got different folklore, but I think you'd at least try to explain it a little bit. But I don't know. I say avoid that one. I watched The Medium, which is a Thai movie. And it's like a kind of a mockumentary sort of about like a shaman, and she's like estranged from her family. And it was pretty decent. I think what helps elevate it a little bit is just because of the fact that it's a Thai version of like that kind of a movie. That's not something you usually see. But it's got a bonkers ass ending too. It's crazy. It's very, it's decent. Like if you're okay with that kind of movies, those kinds of movies, and you want to see like a different like flavor of it, so to speak, you might like that one. I watched Pulse from the not Kurosawa guy, the other Kurosawa. That was really good. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I had a lot of thoughts watching it, though. I was like, this was just a pretty deep movie. Like, it's not just like, to me, some people might miss that if they don't know enough about like Japanese culture shit, I think.
Yes. Did you predict anything about the ending at all?
No.
Because I fucking did not. I was like, I wonder where this movie's going. Oh my God. Like, the end of the movie is so out of left field.
Yeah, like the last 20 or 30 minutes of it, there's like this trajectory, and then it goes like way out into the field somewhere else.
It's very, very interesting.
But it's not bad. It's like in a good way.
Yeah, I still like it. I like that movie. It's not as good as Cure, but it's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, check that one out. I want to say also, since I watched it on the Internet Archive, it used to be on HBO Max, but it's just gone now.
It used to be on Criterion Channel, and it's gone now.
I think it's not a good transfer, the one that's on the Internet Archive. Sorry. It kind of enhances it a little bit, because when you see like the weird internet,
the internet, yeah, it kind of works.
It kind of helps it a little, but I want to watch it like in a good version at some point.
There is a disc release of it from Criterion, so
it's going to go on my wish list or something.
There you go,
because I want to own it. I watched Haruko the Goblin too.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. I had a lot of fun.
That movie is not art at all.
No, it's fine. It really is almost like Japanese Evil Dead.
Yeah,
that's kind of what it reminds me of.
It has those shots where the camera like zooms in on something, and it's basically like it's right out of Tetsuo the Iron Man, but then you realize, he just stole it from Sam Raimi, so
if you're gonna steal something from somebody like that, that's okay.
Yeah.
But it's like wacky and over the top in its own way and shit. The only thing about it is I think the subtitle translation's not the best.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, Internet Archive is the best you're going to do for that one. There is a release from Arrow, I think. Yeah. But it's not out of print, but it is out of stock most places. According to Arrow, more are coming, but I couldn't find it anywhere right now.
I'd like to own that one too. I liked it a lot.
It's on my list. I want to get the Arrow release.
It makes me wonder if that's the real title of the movie, though. Haruko the Goblin.
Yeah, well, it needs to be like they came up with that title in like the 90s, and that's before Oni had entered like the common Western lexicon. So now it would just be Hiroko the Oni. We know what an Oni is. It's a Japanese
Demon.
mischievous demon
Demon.
spirit. But that time, Oni was nonsense speak, so they had to call it a goblin.
I talked about it in my Letterboxd review. I'm like, people don't know, because you can clearly see the Japanese actors in the movie, or hear them, I should say. They say yokai.
Yokai, yeah.
That's a catch-all term for any kind of like supernatural, like demons, monsters, whatever.
I learned about it from video games.
I learned about it from anime.
Yeah, same.
But cool, very cool movie, very fun. Watched American Psycho again. It's a great movie. That's the Gavin Newsom training manual right there.
The Gavin.
No, I'm just kidding. But I love that movie though. It's so cool. And
the book is good too.
I need to read the book someday. I'm never going to read the sequel of that book or watch that movie though. I really feel like that's a one-shot thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched The Dark Knight again, and I'm sure you're like, why? And it's because when we were watching The Dark Knight the first time we were supposed to and record for it, I'll fully admit I wasn't paying attention to the movie. I went completely off memory. But because that whole movie's just burned into my brain. I was too busy looking at Gundam Store USA shit, trying to figure out if I wanted to buy anything or not that evening before the sale ended.
Well, then you didn't even buy anything.
I know. I taught myself out, and I was like, fuck, I like haven't paid attention to like 3/4 of this movie now, but I remember it. It's fine.
It sucks being an adult when you're like looking at your hobby thing, like, I want to buy a mall. I want a mall.
I was having more of an issue with not buying because I've got such a big backlog. So I don't want to buy more Gunpla until I build more.
You gotta buy supplies. Gotta get all this stupid bullshit.
Yeah, I gotta get that shit. I got that shit here. Look, it's right here.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
We got the same one.
Twins.
Played more FFT. Not much else to say about it right now. Played more Battlefield 6. Not much else to say about that right now either. They have released a new map, and it's got gun boxes in them, which are fun. What I mean by gun box is a rectangular vehicle where there's guns on it from every angle.
Gun box.
They should bring that design back. I don't know why. People would probably not get ambushed by RPG attacks as much if they had every angle covered on the box.
It's like a striker. Like strikers do that.
It's like a big truck with like multiple gun turrets in it. Like,
Yeah,
like
sounds like a striker.
vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that was what they were called.
I think I don't know for a fact that that's what you're talking about,
But yeah, they have them in the new map. That's the only one that they're in. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to say about that. They opened up their stupid battle pass shits, and they have a free version though you can get stuff with, so they don't just leave free people out in the cold. So I'll give them props for that. I still hate the UI in that game though. It's so like that. I hate the way they design all the menus and shit in that game, and how they like don't tell you things you need to know in any of the interface. Like, what the fuck happened to people that design interfaces?
I don't know. UIs have not been great for a really long time.
They've gotten worse.
Yeah, when like 360, like almost every game in Xbox 360 had somewhat of a similar UI, and then it just went downhill from there for some strange reason.
Everything's buried in like these sub menus, and you just want to like find something to change a setting, and you have to like navigate a bunch of shit to get to it. And
that's when they like had crossplay. Like now you go into like, remember like settings in console games, they were just like, oh, your video, audio, and maybe a couple of sliders. Now since there's crossplay, there's so much like fine tuning sliders. Be like, do you want your aim to be fucking like insane? Put it that way. And then you're like, do you want your shaders to be fucking cool so you could like take out some of the foliage in the map? I'm like, no, man, I just want to play the fucking game.
That stuff's okay. My issue is with how they organize it. They don't make it easy. It's like, God forbid you want to change your controls in this game. Good luck. But my biggest thing is how, like, when you're in the screen and you're looking at your loadouts and you're trying to figure out what to do, it purposefully hides some information from you. Like, you'll get the grenade launcher attachment to put on underneath your rifle, the underbarrel. And it's like, okay, I attach it. It doesn't show it on the gun. And then when you get in the game, you don't have it. Why did it do that? Why did it allow me to attach it and I don't have it? You know why it didn't do that? Because you don't have the grenade launcher gadget unlocked yet. Why didn't it? Why does he even give it to you? It's stupid. It's stupid.
Teasing you.
By the way, don't do that. I think it's dumb. You put a grenade launcher attachment under barrel under your rifle, you get one less grenade to use. Who wants to do that? Not me.
Yeah, not me either.
Of course, I've been playing some gun and card game. I've been using the Mobile Suit Arena app to figure out if I suck at building decks or not. And I think I don't totally suck at it. I think the problem is everybody's just really sweaty on there. And I gotta adjust to be able to play against all these sweat hogs.
I mean, they're all testing out. They know, just like I do and all these other people do, there was a tournament in Singapore, and they saw what decks won, and they said, well, I'm going to try these decks out. And then, they're trying that. And some of them are just building stuff or horsing around. I wonder if I can make a deck using only the Kshatriya and the... Like, some of them are doing that, but a lot of them are just, they're getting on Eggman or EX Burst, taking all the winning decks and trying them. So unfortunately, that's what you're running up against. I still think the best utility for it is to play against friends. And that way you can have a conversation. And it's like, hey, is this your blocker deck? I want to try this. Stuff like that.
That's what I'm going to do when we get done. But yeah, just a lot of sweat. And I played a couple people that I can tell they genuinely built some deck and it wasn't copying anything. And those games were more fun usually because goddamn, all you do is run into blockers otherwise.
Blockers and wing. Oh boy.
Wing zero blockers. Oh, but I'm still having fun though, and I'm learning the things, changes I want to make. But other than that, I think that's everything. There was no race. There's a race this weekend, right?
Yeah. Oh. There's rain forecasted and it's Brazil. I can't wait. I cannot wait. There's rain in the forecast and they're racing in Brazil. I can't wait.
Is it going to be the fifth dimension?
Probably.
A fifth dimension race. Here we go.
It's going to be another Max Verstappen masterclass, just like last year. Remember, he passed 3 guys in one turn.
It's a boat.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I'm not very eventful on my things because out of nowhere, like 2 days in a row, I got like 13 hours of sleep.
What the fuck?
Sometimes you gotta recharge.
It sucks. I hate it though. Like I want to do shit, and then all of a sudden, like my body's like, "Nah, motherfucker, get in bed." And I like fall asleep, and I wake up, and I go, "Oh, well, what a waste of a day, be sleeping it away." But it did help.
Get a dog.
No.
The dog will come and say, you better feed me right now, or I'm going to pee on a carpet unless you get up. So, I get up, I guess.
Yeah. So I did watch the World Series. Probably one of the...
Unfortunately.
I actually...
It was exciting, though. It was exciting.
It's probably one of the most fun World Series that I got to watch that doesn't involve my team, and something that, even though I don't really care for the teams, I was like, this is a fucking good match.
No, that's true.
Poor Cardiff. He's probably a sad...
I was upset about Geddy Lee. You could see him. Did you see Geddy Lee sitting in the third row behind home plate in Game 6?
Mm-hmm.
Did he get crushed?
Yeah, well, he's sad now, but...
Yeah, it was a good game. The reason why I said in our little chat, I love that the fans are getting humbled because they were talking a bunch of shit. Like
they're Canadians. How often do they get that experience?
Yeah, but every time they do that, they always lose in Game 7. Like every Toronto Maple Leaf game that they talk shit, like, "Oh, this is our year. We're gonna win the Stanley Cup." Game 7 happens, they fucking lose and they all cry. And then this one, they were even though I'm not a Yankee fan, Vlad Jr., Guerrero Jr., he was like, "The Yankees lose," and then now he lost, and he's crying on national TV. And then you have a bunch of Yankee fans go, "No, the Blue Jays lost." Now a lot of people might go, "Well, they made the World Series," but then the Yankees made the World Series last year and lost to the same fucking team, which the Dodgers are back-to-back World Series champions.
First time since 2000.
Yeah, and that's with the New York Yankees.
Ugh.
But I have to like commend the Dodgers because a lot of people are like, "Oh, they're killing baseball," but someone actually brought up a good point. These fucking owners have the money; they just don't like to spend it.
How are you killing baseball?
Because they're
because all these fucking Yankee fans are blind to the fact that the Yankees have been doing it for 40 goddamn years.
I was getting ready to say, don't they do that shit? Like,
that's all they do
what
is they just use money and they buy free agents and they make a perfect team. They use free agency to build a perfect team. And now that the Dodgers did it, oh, this is destroying baseball. It's ruining the sanctity of the sport. Oh, really? Really? The Yankees are saying this. The ones that have been to the World Series twice as often as the second most World Series appearances in a team, St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they should be like F1 and introduce a cost cap.
They should.
They tried that. They tried to bring that up, but then all of them were just like, "No." I think Yankees was a big like, "No, we don't want that," because
they're probably like
all they've done for decades.
They're probably like, "No," and then they wrote that dude a check to get him to shut up. Probably.
Yeah.
That's the problem is they wrote a bunch of money and they got a great team and then they won some pennants and they made a bunch of money and it just, it self-perpetuates.
Yeah, and it's just like it's so funny because after the World Series, like every other content creator that had like their own every fucking team has their own little like Locked On Yankees, Locked On the Blue Jays. Like they all have their little networks and they have all the like Barstool essentially.
Sure.
And they all kept on saying the same thing. It was almost like that meme of like the local news is saying the exact same fucking wording and verbiage and all that stuff. They're like, this is what the owners should be doing is pay up money and fucking get winning baseball teams. And I'm like, I agree with some of them, but like a fucking team like the Cincinnati Reds or fucking, the Oakland A's. I don't even think the Oakland A's are a team anymore. I think they're going to be moving to Las Vegas or something like that.
Yeah. Is that next year? It's soon.
Yeah. But it's just like some of these owners can't do it at all. Like there's a fucking movie on it called Moneyball with fucking Brad Pitt.
Ruined the sport.
Yeah. So I get it. Like someone like my team, the New York Mets, who has a fucking billionaire as a owner that shelled out $750 million for Juan Soto, who doesn't give a shit that he's on a fucking team. Like I get it. They have to be smart with the money, but everybody coming out and saying like, you need to spend money. I'm like, some of them can't. Like if you really want,
that's fine. If you're the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Astros, or whatever, you sure throw a bunch of money at something. But
yeah, it's fine. The Reds suck, but our beer's cheap.
Yeah, and there's passion. I love underdogs. Like when the Reds went in there, I was like, I don't know, man. You're facing against the Dodgers and all that stuff. That's
never gonna work out.
Yeah. But anyway. I watched that, and then I played more Battlefield 6. Now, you're probably wondering if I did the BR game, the Red Sec. No, I did not touch that one bit.
Oh, yeah, they added their Battle Royale mode. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't played it yet. I installed it.
I've heard good things. I've heard also Call of Duty players bitching that they want to nerf the tanks, which I find hilarious because a lot of people are hoarding the tanks and they're rolling as a fucking squad of tanks just fucking owning people.
That sounds awesome.
It sounds like exactly what you'd want to do.
It's almost as if armor trumps troops or something. Like it does in real life for the last 80 years.
Stop making sense.
Well,
Go back to hardcore deathmatch, bitch.
We need to have like a bunch of like fucking urban ninja motherfuckers like doing flips off walls and wall running and all this other shit, and just put Nicki Minaj in there. That's what we need.
Yeah.
More of that.
Finally.
I'm having fun with Battlefield 6, and yeah, that's all I've been doing. I have to play Andy's fucking game soon. We need to go talk about that soon.
Stranglehold. Yeah, I'm
Strangle.
gearing up to play it soon too.
Yeah.
And I'm already finished. You guys need to.
We told you
Get
not
on
to
it.
play it yet. You didn't listen.
I've already done it.
That's
Not
normal
going
for
back.
him. He doesn't listen half the time.
I know it. I imagine like he sits in a quiet room and like holds a piece of media and then like shoves it into his face and like absorbs the whole thing and like it takes like 18 minutes or so, but it just like goes right
Right.
into the pores.
Am I a fucking technopath? Listen,
like-
if I can tell you my two greatest qualities as a physician, I don't listen and I don't read.
He's like he's like Neo with the when he learns Taekwondo. He's like, whoa. I just played fucking Dragon Quest 1.
Dracky Quest.
All right, Andy. What? How can they follow our shit?
Everywhere, man. Wherever you're listening to us now, you can follow us there. But also, if you want to see us and you can't, go to YouTube. And if you are seeing us and you're sick of what we look like, go to iTunes or Spotify, Google Podcast, all that stuff. Furthermore, if you really like competitive Pokemon, go follow Turbo Blaze GLC, and you'll see Chaz doing some more stuff. If for some reason you're like a Neanderthal who likes wrestling, go follow Getting Some Collar, and you'll hear Zach and Dubs talking about wrestling. You guys recording this week, right?
Tomorrow.
There's more coming up. So if you're watching live, you better go make that happen. Go follow Twitch too. Speaking of Twitch, Dubs, are you streaming on Twitch presently?
I streamed today. I played about a couple of 2 hours, and I got a 360 no scope, and some cool shit happening there.
Hell yeah! The fucking Mountain Dew came out of the ceiling. Hell yeah, brother! And if you like a nice little bite size card opening kind of situation, make sure you go follow Big Troll Rips on YouTube. That's me. I'm gonna be open. I just bought another booster box of the first set of Gundam, so we're gonna crack into that sucker probably tomorrow morning. I haven't really decided. And I have the Mega Charizard Ultimate UPC for Pokemon coming the end of the month, I think. Oh, we're gonna open that too. So yeah, follow all that stuff, or some of it, or I don't know, none of it, I guess, if you want to be a dick about it. But yeah, make sure you watch War of the Worlds.
Yes.
Okay, watch it.
Yeah,
it's on Amazon. Go watch it, and then come back here next week, and we will all discuss it. Thanks for watching.
Or be disgusted by it. Peace out, guys.